Welcome back. I had to cancel out of the meditation interface to save the game, but we'll get to the talent points later in this installment.
Brakuje tylko maga, który by to obsłużył.
A lot of equipment down here in the basement, and you can run around and get Geralt's commentaries.
Mchy i trawy. Od samego zapachu kręci się w głowie.
This is where the Witchers grow their own potion ingredients.
Też kiedyś leżałem na tym stole.
Yeah, you'll note that the skeleton in the cage there is pretty small. It's because the process of making Witchers, I believe, is done on children. And since the process leaves you sterile, the Witchers need to acquire children, which is part of their bad reputation. There's something called the Law of Surprise I'm reading about in the last Wish now, where the Witchers will save somebody and then say, give me the first thing you find that you didn't expect when you get home, and that sometimes that turns out to be a child, and that's how they repopulate their ranks. But things aren't going well for the Witchers right now.
Kiedy spałeś, był tu Eskel. Triss nadal jest nieprzytomna, ale jej stan jest stabilny.
Całe szczęście.
Podjąłem decyzję, wilku. Opuszczamy Kaer Morhen. Nic już nas tutaj nie trzyma.
Rozumiem.
Zanim wyjedziemy, trzeba pochować Leo i poczekać, aż Triss dojdzie do siebie.
Bandyci.
Tak, trzeba się z nimi rozprawić. Powinniśmy też sporządzić eliksir leczniczy dla Triss. Trudno będzie znaleźć składniki, tutaj nie zostało nic pożytecznego.
Zajmę się tym. Jak mam wykonać eliksir?
Lambert da ci recepturę i powie, gdzie szukać składników. Teraz opiekuje się naszą dzielną czarodziejką.
Lambert? Myślałem, że jej nie lubi.
Chyba ma wyrzuty sumienia. Zapewniam cię, że kiedy Triss otworzy oczy, pierwsze co usłyszy to coś w stylu: wreszcie się obudziłaś, Marigold. Lambert już taki jest. Bierzmy się do roboty. Przyjdź do mnie potem, to nauczę cię pozyskiwania składników z potworów. Będę w głównej sali.
Dobrze.
Yeah, that's kind of a big decision. Vesemir's abandoning Kaer Morhen. I mean, obviously there's not enough people left to maintain it, but I'm not sure what that means for the future of Witchers in general, if they're abandoning the place where they make them. I mean, in addition to the equipment downstairs, which is actually fairly portable, there's a training course here, I believe, what they referred to as the Path earlier. I like that the story lets you figure these things out for yourself, though.
Geralt, co się dzieje?
Nie mam teraz czasu na opowieści. Muszę zrobić eliksir dla Triss.
Potrzebujesz białej mewy. Powinieneś znaleźć jakąś flaszkę w zbrojowni na pierwszym piętrze. Z pokoju wieczornego, też na pierwszym piętrze, weź calcium equum. To takie białe kamyki. Znajdziesz je w skrzyni. Mogą się tam kręcić jeszcze jakieś niedobitki, zajmij się nimi. Nie potrzebujemy jeńców. Schody na górę znajdziesz za tymi drzwiami. Chętnie poszedłbym z tobą, ale nie mogę zostawić Marigold. Leży nieprzytomna przy kominku.
You can ask after the ingredients again.
Lambert, muszę ci coś powiedzieć.
Co się stało?
Chodzi o Leo. Bandyci zabili go.
Nie był jeszcze gotowy. Zapolujemy na nich, wilku. Pomścimy go.
Bywaj.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird translation. I mean, you don't even have to know Polish to know that "I'll find you later" wasn't what he said. He said "bywaj," which you'll realize eventually means goodbye. But this gives us our first access to a fireplace. You can see Triss on the floor here. The fireplace lets us meditate, which in this case means spending our dexterity points, or well, spending our talent points, but since Bored at Work was the first to respond and wanted to be able to deflect arrows, we will spend our 3 talent points thusly. Dexterity 1, Dexterity 2, and deflect arrows. Yeah, you never know whether you're making the right decisions early in the game, which I think plays really well because Geralt's supposed to have amnesia, he's supposed to be uncertain of himself, and the gameplay helps reinforce that. But down here in the main hall, we can also get Geralt to expound a little bit more on his surroundings.
Zdaje się, że Wiedźmini zawsze lepiej machali mieczem niż pędzlem.
It's kind of an interesting notion. In this world, St. George was a witcher. I don't know too much about the legend of St. George. They make a lot of historical references over the course of The Witcher in the books as well.
Zdaje się, że Wiedźmini zawsze lepiej machali mieczem niż pędzlem.
Yeah, he's just sort of making fun of the fact that you've got a witcher in the middle and a couple snakes attacking, not necessarily the greatest piece of artwork.
W obronie prostego ludu. Inspirujące.
Yeah, Witcher standing between the common folk on this side and the cockatrice on this side. I like that line reading. Geralt's got a great attitude. Playtime. Brief though it may be. You guys, unfortunately... Ow. Have to deal with the fact that our potions haven't worn off yet, so we've still got double damage and fast endurance regeneration. The health regeneration has expired. You can hear the swords coming out. Come on. Oh. Sometimes it just doesn't work at all. Yeah, let's have a seat. Oh, I thought that was gonna kill him. I put my sword away and everything. Oh well. Enjoy a seat. Ow. Yeah. It's not the downstroke that gets me, it's definitely the pull it out and it sticks that gets me. Here we have a book about witchers. And the destruction of Kaer Morhen, or however you pronounce that. I don't get it quite right, I don't think. And the white gull we need. Oh, along with an unknown potion, mystery potions. Another book about the Frightener. That monster from outside. Books are very nice. They tell you about the monsters, and they tell you the ingredients you can harvest from them. Another piece of the information they give you about the monster is the best weapon to use against it, whether it's better to use silver or steel. A mystery potion. You know what? Life is just too short for terrible beer. I don't want the terrible beer. And calcium equum, and healing potion. Yep, there's the terrible beer. Goodbye, terrible beer. The second we leave this map, the terrible beer will disappear forever. If you need to keep something around, it's important to leave it at an inn or some other place that actually... Well, there's really just the inns, and at one point Dandelion will take inventory for you. Yeah, there's a lot of remains here, but I'd rather make time than collect a little extra loot. Once we get into the more freeform part of the story, I'll be able to farm all the loot I want, and then just do a little time cut and say, hey, I killed a bunch of stuff, I have a bunch of money. But right now, I've got 15 seconds to make a potion. So, here, take a white gull, and put in calcium equum. And then we have made a potion for Triss, which we will give her next time.